Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
And welcome to a brand new episode of Retroholics. This is a special episode of Retroholics.
Yeah. We're going to do a Christmas special. We're going to do that.
It's Christmas themed. You can check my Christmas jumper. I mean, you kind of got something festive.
Keeping it all black, but it's festive.
Yeah.
The hat is festive.
But the reason why it's special is because we're doing a special first time Watchalong episode. So if you know anything about the Retroholics, we are two guys who are obsessed with, cartoons, 80s, 90s. It's anything from our childhood. We love cartoons and even present day cartoons as well. And we have a podcast called Retroholics, which you can follow. Check out our socials right here. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and all over the podcast platforms where you can listen to our episodes. Our first episode was about Captain Bucky O'Hare. We did a review on that one. And we did a second one about Captain Planet, and more podcasts episodes will be on its way. But we also want to do these special watch-alongs. I want to introduce myself first as well. I go by the name of Skillet.
It's your boy Free Thought.
So what are we watching today, Free Thoughts?
I think it's going to be a top-tier Christmas movie. Top-tier Christmas themed show. It'll be the one and only Peanuts.
The Peanuts,
the Charlie Brown Christmas movie.
Yeah.
The little giveaway there. But Charles Monroe Shultz, the creator of the Peanuts comic strip, basically I think since the 1950s, Coca-Cola commissioned him in 1965 to create his first feature length in quotes animated special,
like a special presentation animation. Yeah.
So and here we are, and obviously we love Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's like the everyman, iconic
cartoon,
down to Simpsons, Matt Groening saying that he's an integral part of where we are in modern animation. Looking forward to watching this. It's been actually a while since I've seen this. So
same here. I remember watching it as a child, but I can't remember. I don't remember watching it ever since.
I always remember the soundtrack is epic.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture of jazz and classic Christmas songs, and I think the composer for the jazz parts was Vince Galliano. I'm sure that's probably wrong or pronounced wrong. So, you can jump in the comments and cuss me out for that. I apologize.
So before we start, I've got 5 fun facts about the Peanuts. Yes. So anyone who's sleeping under a rock, people most likely already know this. But it was first a comic strip in the 1950s before being adapted as an animated show and film. It premiered on October the 2nd in 1950 in 9 different newspapers. So they had that as a comic strip. It cemented the 4-panel system, which will become the standard for all comic strips in the future.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Obviously, like you mentioned earlier, it was written and illustrated by Charles M. Schultz.
Yeah, Monroe Schultz is the M.
And after the death of Martin Luther King, they introduced their first black character, which was Franklin.
Man like Franklin. Franklin Boateng. No, that's
so I got this information from Rob Armstrong, who's a cartoonist creator for Jumpstart comic. I've never read that. Have you ever heard of Jumpstart?
Yeah, I've heard of Jumpstart.
Okay.
I haven't read it.
He was interviewed on a Daily Show, which you could catch on YouTube, and he said, so after the death of Martin Luther King, a letter showed up at Charles Schultz's office from a woman named Harriet Glickman. And she suggested that he had a platform to talk about the race issues in America and have some inclusion by, adapting the first black character. At first, he was reluctant to do it. He didn't know. He didn't really react to it. But she made sure that she wrote so many letters, and she made sure that she also got other black influencers at the time and celebrities and whatever at the time to write letters. This was a Jewish lady, by the way.
Okay.
To keep writing letters, and he decided to do it. So he created Franklin, wrote the first comic strip with Franklin and put it to the syndication. They said no. They said said they wasn't going to do it. He said, if you're not going to do it, I'll walk away from the job. He was going to walk away from a $7 million a year contracted payroll, because that's how successful the Peanuts was. Yeah. And because he threatened to walk away, they were like, okay, we'll do it. And that's so hopefully we'll see Franklin in this. I'm hoping we'll see him.
I think he was definitely around by this stage, but I can't remember if he was even in this episode.
Damn, so I could have brought up all that information for no reason.
No. I think it's...
But it's good.
Important. Yeah. That's deep. I didn't know that. So that's really cool. That's really cool.
So big up Harriet Glickman, who was she was of Jewish heritage. So big herself up, allies.
Lahane.
All right, so are we going to get into this Peanuts watch along?
Yeah.
Big up Charlie Brown. Hopefully we get to see the legends, the Snoopy, Woodstock.
Yeah.
And we go on. This is it. So this is the Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Yes.
A special CBS special presentation. I love the animation, man.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
I mean, straight off the bat, the music, it's Christmas, but it's you can feel the jazz, the funk already in there.
Yeah, we need to move that panel out the way, the volume thing. Jermaine, can you move the mouse? You can get rid of the. You know what I mean? Thank you. This is pretty cool, man. Why did Charlie Brown always look stressed? Don't you think he always looks stressed?
Yeah.
Like he always had the eyes. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
Stressed out.
He was.
What's the name of the kid with the blanket again?
Lionel.
Is that Lionel?
Yeah.
I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel. Just don't understand Christmas, I guess. I like getting presents and sending Christmas cards and decorating trees and all that, but I'm still not happy. I always end up feeling depressed.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem.
Exactly.
He's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.
What did Charlie Brown know as well, man? He was too young to be having problems.
No,
just stress it out for what, bro? Let people skate and enjoy it. Look at Snoopy. Snoopy's getting in.
He had an old heart.
Look at Snoopy was the guy, bro.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, Charlie Brown was quite miserable, wasn't he?
Yeah,
old man.
He was an old man trapped in a young man's body.
That's beautiful, man. I love the animation, man.
It's definitely.
So did Charles M. Shultz, was he responsible for the animation of the cartoon itself? Or was it this different cartoonists who took the designs and
it's nice that you pointed out how you're really enjoying the animation because for this and in those early days everything was hand drawn.
Yes.
So this wasn't the step repeat that we have today.
Yeah.
There's no AI help. Like each painstaking panel was hand drawn, which is obviously the.
We can see some adverts going on right now. I think we're gonna probably forward it a bit. Tizer, man, I swear that's a Tizer advert, Yeah, thank you, Jermaine. Man's back outside and reflecting out the windowsill, bro. I love his swagger though.
Yeah. That's it.
The yellow shirt with the black. Come on, man. Remember there was a rapper named Charlie Brown?
Yeah.
He was the leader of the new school with Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Nobody sent me a Christmas card today. I almost wish there weren't a holiday season. I know nobody likes me. Why do we have to have a holiday season to emphasize it? Thanks for the Christmas card you sent me, Violet.
I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
So somebody
Don't you
sent
know
him.
sarcasm when you hear it? Pigpen, you're the only person I know who can raise a cloud of dust in a snowstorm.
Try to catch snowflakes on your tongue. It's fun. Need sugar. It's too early.
You can turn it up for
I
me.
never eat December snowflakes.
Yeah, can we get some volume a bit, Jermaine?
January.
Just a little bit.
They sure look right to me. I think you have a customer.
Thank you.
May I help you?
I'm in sad shape.
Wait a minute. Before you begin, I must ask that you pay in advance.
It's amazing how this was like. I think as an adult, I've appreciated this cartoon more than ever. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Like
Brilliant.
You can see it,
Absolutely beautiful.
Something a bit beyond his time. Like,
yeah, like kids at this time wasn't really getting what was going
we
on.
didn't catch this. Psychiatric helpful for dollars, like you know.
And the music and everything is just beautiful, man.
I feel depressed. I know I should be happy, but I'm not.
Well, as they say on TV, the mere fact that you realize you need help indicates that you are not too far gone. I think we better pinpoint your fears. If we can find out what you're afraid of, we can label it.
Brilliant.
Are you afraid of responsibility? If you are, then you have hypengiophobia.
I don't think that's quite it.
This is crazy.
If you're afraid of cats, you have ailurophasia.
Well, sort of, but I'm not sure.
Are you afraid of staircases? If you are, then you have climacophobia. Maybe you have thalassophobia. This is fear of the ocean. Or chephorobia, which is the fear of crossing bridges. Or maybe you have pantophobia. Do you think you have pantophobia?
What's pantophobia?
The fear of everything.
This is. I might sample that.
Actually, Lucy, my trouble is Christmas.
Talk about
I
depression.
just don't understand it. Instead of feeling happy, I feel sort of let down.
You need involvement. You need to get involved in some real Christmas project. How would you like to be the director of our Christmas play?
Yeah, this is
Me?
Lucy.
You want
That's
me to
Lucy,
be
yeah?
the
Yeah,
director of
that's
the
the one
Christmas
who's
play?
blockhead.
Sure, Charlie Brown.
Sometimes she's a
We
bit
need
harsh.
director.
Forgetting
You
all the
need
characters'
involvement.
names, man.
We've got a shepherd, musicians, animals, everyone you need. We've even got a Christmas queen.
I don't know anything about directing a Christmas play.
Don't worry, I'll be there to help you. I'll meet you at the auditorium. Incidentally, I know how you feel about all this Christmas business, getting depressed and all that. It happens to me every year. I never get what I really want. I always get a lot of stupid toys or a bicycle or clothes or something like that.
What is it you want?
Real estate.
Mad. Real estate, you know. How old are these kids, man? Like 8 or something. I wish I was thinking like that at their age,
You
man.
know what I mean?
My life would be. I don't even be better, but I'd definitely have more money.
What's going on here?
Go on, Snoopy, putting up Christmas lights.
Meaning of Christmas? When money, spectacular, super colossal, neighborhood Christmas lights and display contest. Lights and display contest? Oh no! My own dog gone commercial. I can't stand it.
It's gone commercial.
I've been looking for you, big brother. Will you please write a letter to
Was the little sister?
Santa Claus for me?
What was her name
I
again?
don't have much time. I'm supposed to get down to the school auditorium and direct a Christmas play.
You write it and I'll tell you what I want to say.
Okay, shoot.
Dear Santa Claus, how have you been? Did you have a nice summer? How is your wife? I have been extra good this year, so I have a long list of presents that I want.
Amazing.
Oh, brother.
Please note the size and color of each item and send as many as possible. If it seems too complicated, make it easy on yourself. Just send money. How about 10s and 20s?
10s and 20s? Oh, even my baby sister.
All I want is what I have coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
So, but did they have adult actors doing the voices, or were their children doing the voices? I feel they were adult actors, wasn't
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was adult actors.
That would have been great if it was actually children.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I remember that tune. What was the kid with the piano again?
And we'll start rehearsal.
Lionel,
Was that Lionel?
I think.
Is that the same one with the blanket?
Charlie Brown.
Playing the piano?
No, we're doomed.
No.
Because that theme he played there.
Yeah, no,
Everyone, here's our
There's
director.
Remember I sampled that back in the day. Never used to be though. But
Man's best friend. Well, it's real good seeing y'all here. As you know, we are going to put on the Christmas play. Due to the shortage of time, we'll get right down to work. One of the first things to ensure a good performance is strict attention to the director. I'll keep my directions simple. If I point to the right, it means focus, attention, stage right. If I make a slashing motion across my throat, it means cut the scene short. If I make a revolving motion with my hand, it means pick up the tempo. If I spread my hands apart, it means slow down. It's the spirit of the actors that count. The interest that they show in their director. Am I right?
I said, am I right?
Brilliant.
This is the classic.
I used to find out the name of that kid with the piano. Type Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Peanuts, Piano Kid.
Stop the music! All right, now, we're going to do this play, and we're going to do it right. Lucy, get those costumes and
Schroeder.
pass them out.
Schroeder. The moody musical genius Schroeder has been playing the piano since before he could walk. Amazing. What was her name again? Oh, that's the same one you were talking about.
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy, yeah.
Appearance. I shall try to run a neat inn.
Shermie, you're
Apologies, guys. I've forgotten everything, man. I haven't watched the Peanuts in so long. I did buy the DVD from my nephew, the CGI, the new you know how PG gets the CGI? I haven't watched it yet, but it looks sick. I need to check that out. He said he loved it.
How about a cow? How about a penguin?
Amazing.
Yes,
Sleepy was the guy,
even a
man.
good penguin. No. Listen, all of you. You've got to take direction. You've got to have discipline. You've got to have respect for your director. I ought to slug you. Ugh,
Sleepy personality was the one.
I have dog germs. Get hot water. Get some disinfectant. Get some iodine. All right, script girl. Continue with the scripts. Linus, you've got to get rid of that stupid blanket. And here, memorize these lines. I can't memorize these lines. This is ridiculous. Memorize it and be ready to recite when your cue comes. I can't memorize something like this so quickly. Why should I be put through such agony? There's one good reason why I should memorize this. I'll give you 5 good reasons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are good reasons. Christmas is not only getting too commercial, it's getting too dangerous. And get rid of that stupid blanket. What's a Christmas shepherd gonna look like holding a stupid blanket like that? Well, this is one Christmas shepherd who's going to keep his trusty blanket with him. See, you wouldn't hit an innocent shepherd, would you?
You wouldn't hit an innocent shepherd.
Okay, Mr. Director, the cast is set. Take over. All right, let's have it quiet. Places, everybody. Schroeder, set the mood for the first scene.
There's only one mood.
No. Look, let's rehearse the scene at the inn. Frida, this can't go on. There's too much dust. It's taking the curl out of my naturally curly hair. Don't think of it as dust. Think of it as maybe the soil of some great past civilization.
Well, you know what? I just realized.
Ancient Babylon.
Frankly, wouldn't be in this. This is
Scattered
1965.
imagination.
Wanted to keep that
Maybe
1968.
carrying soil by Solomon.
Of course.
There's no black characters yet.
Crazy.
But it's still a fun fact to know.
Yeah. No, definitely.
With more respect, doesn't it?
You're an absolute mess. Just look at yourself.
On the contrary, I didn't think I looked that good. Sally, come here. What do you want her for? She's going to be your wife.
So Charlie Brown is organizing this play.
Isn't he the cutest thing?
It's like a nativity play, like with the birth of Jesus.
Lucy has
He has a nice
basically encouraged him to do it to get out of his depression, to make himself useful, be part of the class, part of the team.
That's pretty cool.
All right, now, there's no time for foolishness. We've got to get on with our play. That's right. What about my part? What about the Christmas Queen, Are you going to let all this beauty go to waste? You do think I'm beautiful, don't you, Charlie Brown? You didn't answer me right away. You had to think about it first, didn't you? If you really had thought I was beautiful, you would have spoken right up. I know when I've been insulted. Good grief.
Was it? Oh, brother. Is that what he used to say?
Good grief.
Good grief. That's it.
Come on. That's it.
Good grief.
That's it.
Charlie Brown, isn't it a great play?
That does it. Now look, if we're ever to get this play off the ground, we've got to have some cooperation.
What's the matter, Charlie Brown? Don't you think it's great?
It's all wrong.
Look, Charlie, let's face it. We all know that Christmas is a big commercial racket. It's run by a big Eastern syndicate, you know.
Well, this is one play that's not going to be commercial.
Look, Charlie Brown, what do you want?
The proper mood. We need a Christmas tree.
Hey, perhaps a tree.
It's so crazy that you know, I love when
That's it,
they
Charlie
do
Brown.
like poke fun of basically who's employing them or who's paying the bills.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you know, the commercialization of Christmas has a Coca-Cola has a massive part in that.
Massive.
And for them to basically be attacking that throughout this is
It's hilarious. And even though they're the ones who distributed this.
hilarious.
But I love it when they do that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Simpsons used to always take the mickey out of
Yeah,
Fox
always
and all that.
mention
Yeah.
Fox, love
So
that.
I just
it's brilliant.
don't know. Well, I guess we better concentrate on finding a nice Christmas
Vince
tree.
Guaraldi on the soundtrack really
I
changed the
suggest
game.
we try those
Like
searchlights.
to lo-fi
Charlie
now,
Brown.
people are sampling that and
Yeah.
just extending.
It's got like a nice jazz number, man.
This really brings Christmas close to a person.
Fantastic.
Gee, do they still make wooden Christmas trees?
This little green one here seems to need a home.
I don't know, Charlie Brown. Remember what Lucy said? This doesn't seem to fit the modern spirit.
I don't care. We'll decorate it, and it'll be just right for our play. Besides, I think it needs me.
This is the music I've selected for the Christmas play.
Come on, Scroder.
What kind of Christmas music is that?
Beethoven Christmas music.
What has Beethoven got to do with Christmas? Everyone talks about how great Beethoven was. Beethoven wasn't so great.
What do you mean Beethoven wasn't so great?
He never got his picture on bubblegum cards, did he? Have you ever seen his picture on a bubblegum card? How can you say someone is great who's never had his picture on bubblegum
Exactly.
Good grief.
Beethoven was great. But I love that. A sleepy vibing. You know what? I might have to watch the Peanuts movie for Christmas. You know,
Yeah.
the new one. See this the
Okay.
the
Yeah.
CGI film because this is good. This is making me remember why I used to love this cartoon. Back to
Say,
Beethoven.
by the way, can you play Jingle Bells? No. I mean Jingle Bells. You know, deck them halls and all that stuff. No. You don't get it at all. I mean Jingle Bells. You know, Santa Claus and ho ho ho, and mistletoe and presents to pretty girls. That's it!
We're back.
Any dead Christmas tree, boy. Charlie Brown's coming like a Scrooge, man.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown. What kind of a tree is that? You are supposed to get a good tree. Can't you even tell a good tree from a poor tree? I told you he'd goof it up. He's not the kind you can depend on to do anything right. You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. Completely hopeless. Rats.
Rats.
You've been dumb before, Charlie Brown, but this time you really did it. What a tree.
Even Snoopy. Snoopy so quick to turn on John every
Snoopy just snaked his boy, man. Oh, poor Charlie.
I guess you were right, Linus. I shouldn't have picked this little tree.
Nah.
Everything I do turns into a disaster. I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Oh, here we get the monologue.
Isn't there anyone
Linus,
who knows what Christmas is all about?
Remember, there's a big monologue from
Charlie
him.
Brown, I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
Yeah. And
Okay. Interesting.
puts a little bit of religion in there, drops all of that in there.
Okay.
Lights, please. And there were in the same country shepherds, abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them. And they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not. For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes, lying in a manger. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host praising God, and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome.
That's what Christmas is all about, Charlie.
Come on, man. Put the tree in the middle, man. That's right. What time is it? Why are these kids out so late?
That's true.
What's he gonna do? He's gonna put the tree back?
For behold, I bring you tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you.
Linus is right. I won't let all this commercialism ruin my Christmas.
Come on.
I'll take this little tree home and decorate it. And
Brilliant.
I'll show 'em it really will work in our play.
So great to see them talk about commercialism.
Do you know what I mean?
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's a double episode.
Absolutely.
Soft
brilliant.
drinks aren't really soft. Nothing that fizzes and bubbles is soft.
Story. Join George C. Scott.
What website are you giving? This is really good. Jermaine was able to download it as well.
Yeah.
Brilliant. He's going to.
Why?
Snoopy got first prize.
It's house
Oh, well.
decoration.
This commercial dog is not going to ruin my Christmas.
His doghouse does look lit though. Just put the tree on it behind. Come on.
Oh, everything I touch gets ruined.
Oh, Charlie.
I never thought it was such a bad little tree. It's not bad at all, really. Maybe it just needs a little love.
That's right. Oh, that's awesome. The kids rolled it up for Charlie. I think they felt bad.
Charlie Brown is a blockhead, but he did get a nice tree.
Say it to his face. This is wonderful.
Of course, you know, they roped in a real choir for this scene.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I need to hear it, but yeah. Okay.
What's going on here?
They saved the tree, Charlie.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown! Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Oh, Charles M. Schultz wrote it as well. Can we give that a round of applause?
Yeah. No, definitely. Fills you with
that was wonderful. It's a nice different take as well. Like, you know,
no, definitely.
not your stereotypical Christmas story. It's quite different.
No. But at the end of the day, it still makes you feel warm and fuzzy.
And it was a good way of showing what's really important about Christmas.
Exactly.
It's not just it's not the commercialism. It's not gifts. It's not presents. It's just being there for each other. It's family unit.
And the crazy thing is like this so transcends like what the year that it was made. Like this works. 2023. Yeah, man. People could really get this maybe more so than 1965 when this was first came out. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
All right. Well, listen. Before we wrap up, I guess we have to do our rankings, aren't we? Every time before the end of episodes, we rank because we are at Retroholics. So we rank our cartoons or whatever we're watching with bears. How many out of 5 bears?
5 bears. So think of it like the Source 5 mics. Yeah. But this is Retroholic 5 bears.
So
halal bears, of course.
So how many bears are you giving this?
Damn. So as I said before, this is top tier Christmas entertainment. It's not Muppets Christmas Carol, but it's up there. So
the suspense is killing me.
Yeah. It's difficult. Maybe I want to say 3.5 pints.
3.5?
Yeah.
I'm going 3.
You're going 3?
I'm going with this. A solid 3.
Okay, yeah. No, I'd agree. Solid 3 is fair. Yeah.
3 out of 5 bears is what we're giving a Charlie Brown's Christmas. Well, we'll be back with some more watch-alongs. I hope you really enjoyed that. 100%. Give us some feedback, comment, lay some comments on the comment section. Let us know what you'd like us to watch next, and we'll try and please you as much as we can with your requests. We are signing out. I'm Skillet.
I'm Free Fall.
And we'll be back with more Retroholics.